Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have my 2025 college football season-long player prop predictions, part two. So part one has already been done. It's already on my channel. It's in my playlist for college football and NFL picks, and you can also find it in the comment section, or at the end of this show, I will have a link that you can click on to see part one. So there's a lot of places you can go watch part one. Absolute gold. But I will tell you this, 100% transparency. All five picks that I made on part one have all been bumped and not in our favor. So they've all been bumped up. So, when I tell you guys that they were value picks, I really mean it. These are too. So I would get on it quickly before they get bumped up. Now, season long picks, I do understand people don't like to invest their money in something they can't get an immediate return. Um, it's the truth in everything, and some people don't have the bankroll to do it, and I understand that. But if you do have a bankroll, if you do have extra money in your bankroll, which you should if you're a profitable bettor or even close to being a profitable bettor, then you need to put money on some extreme value, and those are these picks right here. I'm also going to do something for you today that I've never done. I've never seen it done. I'm sure it's been done before, but I'm actually going to give you an actual breakdown in units on how much I bet on each player. Because a lot of times people say, well, how much did you bet? Who's your favorite? Well, I'm gonna give you a breakdown. Straight transparency, like you've never seen before here on the prop market. And if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy the transparency, if you enjoy the unit breakdown, man, go ahead and give it a like and then also give me a comment. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hop on that subscribing because I will be a college football content all year long. I'll be your tour guide. I will have it all year long. Also NFL content. So, and I'll be giving you preseason picks. We did really well on the Hall of Fame game, and we're going to continue rolling on that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to first pick. As you see, Marcel Reed, Texas A&M. A little bit before I get into Marcel Reed specifics, he's a four-star recruit coming out of Tennessee. He was Mr. Football in Tennessee. So he's no slump here. 2025 passing yards projection was 2,349. That's where they have him projected at. It's the lowest projection on the board. I will point that out. 2024 passing yards, 1,864. Now, technically, he started 8 games, but 7 games that he started and finished. Uh, and we'll get to that in a second. Here's some important facts. Average 266 yards passing in his 7 starts. So 266 yards passing, you multiply that times 12, you're going to get a number of 3,192. If he does anywhere what he did last year in a smaller sample size, he's going to clear that 2,349. That projection has it over almost 750 yards. So if he does what he did last year, he's going to clear this line very easily. With that being said, I think he's going to do better than he did last year. He put some muscle on, spent a lot of time reflecting, especially after that bowl loss. Here's another thing: solid transfer receivers and good receiving running backs. He got Concepcion coming in, really good receiver. Some really good tight end transfers, including one from Texas, which is crazy. Texas A&M got a transfer from Texas, and they've all come to College Station to help Marcel Reed out. Not to mention, he has really good running back receivers. Ruben Owens, former five-star, Le'Veon Moss, both guys who are super electric with the ball, but some swing passes, a couple little tunnel screens and you never know, you might throw a little screen pass to them, and they could take it to the house. They are both capable of doing that. Two of the most explosive running backs in the country. Speaking of in the country, they have one of the top offensive lines in the country. Should give Reed plenty of time to throw the football. You got Adams, who's going to be a first round pick. You got Besontis, Zon. Uh, he'll have a lot of time to throw the football. Here's another thing. The defense struggles with giving up big plays. So The secondary is questionable. Last season, they gave up all kind of open passes to USC at the end of the season and throughout the season. And because the secondary is questionable, that means Marcel Reed may have to throw the ball to come back in games or to stay in games. Might be some track meets, might be some shootouts. I absolutely love his over 2,349 yards, point 0.5 passing yards. I mean, this is the lowest number on the board for a guy who's coming back. If he can stay healthy, he easily clears this number. Speaking of health, talking about Jalen Daniels of Kansas. Jalen Daniels in his sixth year at Kansas, which is just admirable at that, right? Playing 6 years is crazy, especially with the transfer portal being what it is. As I said, had 2,454 yards last season, and it was considered a bad season, a horrible season, a floor season. So he still went over this number with everyone, including himself, saying it was a really bad season for him. No Devin Neal. So the running game is taking a hit. Not a good running game. They have a shaky secondary. Uh, gonna have to come back in games. I'm sure they'll be down, you know, maybe double digits, going down into the fourth. Will likely be playing from behind, which is good when you're talking about passing yards. Um, there's also going to be facing some bad defenses in the Big 12. Fresno State's a good way to start off. Not a great defense. Should be able to get some yards up on them. And Kansas also is playing four out of the five worst defenses in the Big 12. Um, all new receivers, so he's gonna have to deal with that. That could be seen as a negative. Coming into a brand new stadium, Kansas opened up a brand new stadium. They were playing where the Chiefs played before. Playing in your own stadium, anybody's ever played sports, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, volleyball, whatever you played, uh, if you are in your own facilities, you play better. Everything is a little bit more under control. Another reason why I like him here, he's talented. He's got a lot of experience and motivation. There's got to be some motivation here from that bad season. I absolutely love his over 2,449 yards, a very doable number, second lowest number on the board, or, as far as numbers wise. Absolutely good pick for me. I absolutely love this. I would have picked him over last year, but the injuries kind of like derailed him. 6 year, he's got it. Last pick, Dion Burks. Here we go, of Oklahoma. This guy was injured a lot last year, stayed injured. Originally was at Purdue, made that transfer over to Oklahoma. Only played 5 games last year. I had 245 yards, so we didn't get a good reading size on him. He could play in the slot, outside, inside. Here's a good thing about yeah, clear number one receiver. Oklahoma had everyone transfer out pretty much except him and one other guy. So he's the only one that's left that anyone is thinking that will do anything this year. They have a couple transfers come in, but they're not household names. Good players, but not household names. So he's the clear go-to receiver, which when you pick a receiver, that has to be the first thing you look at. Here's another thing. John Mater is an upgrade at quarterback coming from Washington State. Uh, Jackson Arnold didn't get the job done. So this guy's coming in and he can really spin the ball. He has a good relationship already with Deion Burks. They're already working together. I absolutely love him here with his over. Here's another thing that I like about this. Oklahoma will play with more pace. They were playing slower last year, probably because they were playing with two young QBs. This guy's coming in, he knows the offense. He's teaching people the offense. I'm talking about the quarterback. And so, I mean, I think he comes in and plays great. Deion Burks also has a lot of motivation here to continue to get paid. Here's another thing. Senior with a lot of experience. Like I say, he came from Purdue, but the NIL package. Oklahoma opened the bank for him. NIL package was called a record-breaking NIL deal for him. Why is this important? I'll tell you why. When you get that much money, I don't care if it's NFL, NBA, college football, there's expectations. And part of those expectations is that you deliver and they're going to put you in a position to deliver because they want a return on their investment. Just like we do with these long-term long season long bets. Giving him that much money tells me he's going to get opportunities to make plays. They're going to need him to make plays. They want him to make plays. Record breaking money. I think he's going to get it easy over. Give me the over 724 receiving yards. One of the lowest on the board, probably because he hasn't produced yet. But if you ever seen him play, man, he's really good yards after the catch, strong build. He's the type of guy you can take a 10-yard pass and take it 50 yards because he's so strong. Also has a really good schedule to come in, and Oklahoma may have to score a lot to stay with some of these teams they will be going against in the SEC. Now for the real breakdown. A lot of people give breakdowns, but nothing like this. This is full transparency, maybe even too transparent. Who knows? I told you guys I have a lot of units down on these season-long props. This is just college football. NFL will come later. This is what I'm putting down. I'm putting down a lot. So when you ask me what my favorite pick is, well, Avery Johnson, 22 units. Cade Klubnik, 18 units. Carson Beck, 16 units. Jalen Daniels, 14 units. Marcel Reed, 12. DJ Lagway, 15. Ryan Williams, 14. And then we got Burks at 10. Now, here's the thing. I'm not done. I will put some more and I will update this week zero. I will have this screen back up on week zero so you can rush and try to make some more if you really want to. But I love these 8 picks. Really solid picks, really good numbers. I will say Johnson, Klubnik, Beck, Lagway, and Williams have all been bumped. The number you see on the screen is not the number you will get. But hey, if you don't waste any more time, you may still get them. I still like them at the number. I'm still betting them at the number they're at now. They got bumped, some 50, some 80, some 100. Klubnik got bumped quite a bit. I think Klubnik got bumped the most. So, get on these picks. Get on these picks as soon as you can. They're really, really strong and full transparency. If you appreciate this transparency, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, leave a comment. I don't know if I'll do this every week, but you're talking about transparency. This is it. Now, college football season long player props, part one. That's the link right there. I also put it in the comment section. Remember, if you're going to be watching college football, if you're going to be betting on college football, more importantly, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll be your tour guide throughout this season. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button if you appreciate all the work. It takes a lot of work to do these videos, even more than like a daily video for an NBA, WNBA picks or anything like that. This takes way more time, and that's why I'm way more confident with these picks than I am on a normal pick. And of course, leave a comment, if you agree. If you want to know about another player, let me know. Any type of banter, I'd take it. If you disagree, that's okay too. But I got a lot of information to back me up. So uh, disagreeing in something like this may be a little difficult for you because when I say I've really done my research, I've really done research. With all that being said, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.